Hello again, everyone. How are you all? Hope you're all well. Today in the charity shop, I've bought something that I would never normally buy. But there was something in the bag which made me think, that's a little bit different. So I had to grab it. And what I'm talking about is there was a bag, just sealed up black bag, nothing on the outside. And there was a DVD player in it with like the screens that you put in the back seats of your car. You know, keep the big kids occupied whilst you're driving. But as I opened it up and looked even further, I saw something else in the bag. And it was this. Everything is branded this Ventura. So it was a Ventura screen DVD player and it was a gamepad. Further inspection, notice it takes batteries. So it's just your kind of generic plug and play. But this is a plug and play I've never seen before. And the fact that it came bundled with a DVD and everything else, I'm thinking, that's a bit interesting. Got to take it home, give it a go, see what games are on it. I love these kind of ROM hack style games or NES clones and everything else. You never know what you're going to find. I did genuinely think this was just going to be a NES, Famicom clone thing, but I've been pleasantly surprised. Granted, it's not the best thing in the world, so don't get your hopes up too much, but it's interesting. That's what I like about this. It's just a bit interesting. So have a quick look at the pad while we're here. It sort of looks like your sort of like Sega Mega Drive pads, kind of, or Sega Saturn. I'd say probably more Sega Saturn style. Yeah, we've got the triggers at the top here as well. You've got 4 buttons around here. You start, select, and your D-pad. D-pad, it feels okay. I've felt worse. I really have. And there you go, it takes your batteries, and it says for PAL system, so clearly it's also sold outside the UK. So yeah, let's just turn it on, look through the games. I think I have looked at them briefly, and I think there's 25 games on this. So yeah, let's go through it, see how many of these are blatant rip-offs, or if there are any genuinely new games on it. So yeah, let's give it a go. Let's pan up to the screen first before I switch this on. Yep. Yeah, that's close enough. Right, let's switch this on. Super games, 25 different games. I'm going to zoom in a bit. 25 different games. You gotta love it when that's a selling point. But then again, with it saying 25 different games, how many of these plug-in plays or Famiclones were just like, yeah, 10,000 in one games, and it's sort of like 10 repeated over and over again with just different names or starting on different levels. Right, first of all, if you look at the graphics, it's all a bit meh. It's bright, it's colourful, but everything looks really washed out. It actually looks sharper on the monitor when I'm looking at it here than it does in real life. So, right, that's just the intro screen, which I think is quite nice. Normally you start up to the same old boring crap. And there we go into this. Quickly flick through some of these. Yeah, that music will get annoying very quickly. VR Racing, Elfland, GP Race. One thing I've noticed with this is not overly, all the same games, but a lot of shooters, a lot of racers, which I'm okay with that. Winston. Right, which was the first one? Oh, I think I've gone past it. Hang on, easier way to do it. I'll just do it that way. Then I'll know which one's the start. There we are. Motor Rally. Generic motorbike racing game. First of all, you notice it doesn't look like just a Famiclone. Don't know what game this is ripping off. Is it Super Hang-On or something like that, or just even worse than that? Can't play this too long. What I don't like about this game is when you hit something. Let's hit something. Try and hit something now. Just stop dead. So yeah, that's that one. Nothing special than that, just a motorbike racing game. So probably not the best one to start with. Last Cobra. Start the first of our shooting games. And one thing I've noticed with these is they run really quite fast. Oh, and also you do have turbo button, which is sort of like in games like this, instant win. Nothing can come near me, look. Not a terrible game, just a meh. Oh, pair up. The way you got to look at it with these games is this was designed to be put in the car to keep your kids quiet on a planes just appear right in the middle of the screen. It's a bit cheap. Just to keep your kids entertained whilst driving. And I think when would this have been? Late 90s, early 2000s kind of thing. Probably more early 2000s. If somebody had put a game system in the back of my car around then and said, right, we're going on a journey, you go play your games, I'd be over the moon. You didn't have all the... I've just realised I'm actually just playing it. You didn't have all the phones and the gadgets there. I've got to start sounding really old now with that, and I. But still, it would have kept me busy. Now this one, what does this remind you of? Some things have been changed, but this looks very R-Type. Or is it Salamander or something like that? Either way, it's been changed slightly from, if not so much R-Type then, probably more Salamander, but definitely the way the ship moves is how R-Type moves. So yeah, it's his second shooter. It's a decent game. I'd definitely say this is a decent shooter. It makes it really easy with the turbo button. Anyway, let's get off that because otherwise this video is going to go along because I'll just start playing games. Trackball. Another one I think is one of their own games, unless somebody can tell me otherwise. Is this game from somewhere else? It's certainly shit enough to be their own game. You're the marble and you've got to make it down the course, and if you can see there are obstacles in the way, holes, keys, you've got to get around there. Yeah, you definitely must have been bored to play this. Alright, let's get past the first level. See if it does anything. Pass. Just pass. Next level. One thing that got me about this one is... Oh, paused it. I can't, there's a pause button on here. When you hit the holes in the ground, look how... Stopped. That's it, you're dead. Just like the game just resets. Look, dead. Never known a game stop so quickly. I'll apologise for this really shit music. Birdie nest. Okay, my daughter actually found this quite funny. The bird, and you see that little line underneath? If you look at it, look, I'm balancing the bird on my hand. And then the bird decides to shit on you. Can't say that's anything else, that's turds. And if you let the bird go down too far, well, you can bring it back. See, let's catch a turd. Game over. Yeah, that's it. You stop the bird falling over, catch the eggs, avoid the turds. Classic game. Bingo zap. Oh. Put the ball in the hole. There you go. You've played the game. So some games it's like, yeah, that's so filler. The shooters at the beginning were actually really quite good. Do you like the splash screen, the intro screen? Here's another problem. 1 or 2 player. Unless it's passing the pad around, this pad cannot support 2 players in any way. So 1 player it is. And one thing to say with these shooters, they're quick. But this pretty much feels like it's exactly the same as the other one. Get all your power-ups, avoid everything. It's your shooter. Excel Racing. I don't know what to think about this one. Press any key to start. Was this a game that was on a computer? Like MSX or something like that? So on this car, I've got to drive around. I've got to catch the flags. Get all the flags to go to the next level. And you can also, if they'll even follow me, blow up the other cars with bombs. Lose. I think we're all losers playing that one. Star Alley. This one. Right, I know for a fact this is a Famicom game that I have that's also quite an expensive Famicom game. Cannot for the life of me remember what the name is. All I know is it runs really, really super fast. And this is one of the best shooters, I think, that we never got over in this country. I think it's Famicom only. And I died lots of times. And someone will have to tell me. I'm sure people know their Japanese games will know what this one is. Yeah, I'm dead again. But yeah, that's Star Alley. Might even have been called that, I don't know. Firefighter. I know this is a Famicom game again as well. See, some of them feel like they're their own games, where ones like this, I actually do like this one. You've got to bounce this person on the trampoline to save the people in the fire. And then just move on to the next one. This is one I could probably play quite a bit. Actually, I know where I've seen this one. This was on Famicorner. Richard Dave, is it? Or something like that. Anyway, I know I've seen this game before, and I'm probably going to have to track myself down a proper Famicom cart on it if I can figure out what the game's called. VR Racing. And what's VR Racing? It's that motorbike game with different things in the background. So, a bit of a lie here. I suppose it's a little different. It's still a motorbike racing game. Elfland. Not good for people who are colourblind, like me. Gotta love the music. You have to pick a colour from the paint pots. Don't know where I get that one. That's it. And then I have to find the red ones, and there is no red ones there, is there? Is that green? And you can only kill the ones that are the same colour as you. Considering I am red-green colourblind, I struggle with this one. Interesting concept now. GP Race, another motorbike game. But I know this is definitely a ROM hack of this game used to have a car in it. And the bit that gave it away for me is when you hit something. When you hit something, you do that skid to the side. And I know I've played this game before, but you're a red car. Anyway, enough of that one. Movie fun. What could this be? About movies? No, it's Candy Crush. Or that kind of generic, you know, match everything up. Music could get annoying. Push the ball. There was a very similar game to this on the Amiga. Again, can't remember the name of it, but I know there was a game very similar to this. Although we've been to the arcade lately, so the kids have been playing quite a bit of air hockey. Just reminds me of that. Let's see if we can get one. Let's annoy the robot. Oh, come on. How did you hit that? Anyway. Ultra Doggy. What a name. I love that it gives you an option right from the beginning to exit. Do you really want to play this game? Are you sure? You're a dog. You got to get across the road. Oh, the music. It's so cheery. So upbeat. Let's unlock one door and then get the dog run over. Because we can. The trucks even look weird. Like, what the hell are the trucks towing? Key. Oh, I killed the dog. Oh, this is terrible. Ultra doggy. Catch the egg. It's just that generic, you know, I mean, the, oh, catch something coming down from the sky. But what I like about this one, I never thought I'd actually say that, is the way the pan moves. It's like, if you build up too much speed, you can't stop it. Look, I'm pressing right now, and it takes a while to go back. So if you go really far, look, you can start bouncing it all over the screen. And don't hit the bombs. That's the egg. I caught the egg. Dart champion. I haven't quite got the hang of this one. I think just have to press it when it's there. Because I have no control over where the target actually is. I've just got to hit it at the right time. Skeet shoot him. Dragonfly. Is shit snake. End of game. Fist catch. Now, I know that they stick a load of these on there. The generic. Something's falling from the sky, you got to catch it. Something falling from the sky, you got to avoid it, whatever. But I'll give it credit for this. Is it does not have the same mechanic as the egg catching one. I've got to actually move the hand. I'm going to say it now. I'm really fishing for something good to say about this game, aren't I? I know, bad joke, bad pun. But yeah, it's different. It's different enough, even though it's the same shitty game. Golden arrow. Is archery. Yay! Next game. Jewel Master. Is it columns? Bejewel? I don't know. Columns. There's definitely more columns, isn't it? Grass cutter. Because you know what? What every really bad game needs is a game for you to mow the lawn. With shit music. Yay. I cut the grass. Next. Sea Wars. Destroy the boats. This game. I'm not even going to say any more about that. We all know what that game is. And we're back to Motor Rally. So, with the crap music going and all, what do I think of this Ventura plug-and-play pad that came with that DVD player for the kids? For the kids, back in the car, keeping them quiet for a little time, this has some okay games. It has some terrible games, but it's got some okay games. The original ones, or may not even be original, may just be like they've ripped off really shit ones that are so bad that nobody cares about. It's okay. Do you know what? To have this in my collection, to have gone through these games, to find some half-decent ones, and to be surprised that it's not just the generic NES Famiclone ROM hacks, has actually surprised me. And I like the look of the pad. So yeah, that's enough of me waffling. I will catch you guys all again next time. And yeah, thanks for watching this absolute waffle of nothingness. Catch you later. Bye.